in this video, we're going to talk about a really cool waterfront community called Reds Cove. It's located in Holly Ridge, just north of Wilmington, south of Jacksonville. So, hi, my name is Brian Schrader. I'm with the Coastline NC real estate team at BlueCoast Realty Corporation down here in southeastern North Carolina. Reds Cove, it's a really cool one. If you're into boating, you like the kayak paddleboard, it's waterfront, sits right behind the beach. Let's dive into it. But as you pull up here, you can see it's got some really nice monumentation. It is gated. It's got a boat ramp, which we'll see here in a second. But as you sit back and kind of overlook as we sky through the air here, you can see the Intracoastal Waterway. You can watch the boats go by. It's a true waterfront community right there. It sits right behind Topsail Beach along the Intracoastal Waterway. The neat thing here is that if you're into boating, it does have its own boat ramp, which is pretty cool. This area is excellent for fishing, hence the name Reds Cove. I think a lot of redfish are caught up in these creeks. So it's a pretty neat little area. Sits right there in Holly Ridge, small little town. And it's about, I would say, about 45 minutes north of Wilmington and about 20 minutes south of Jacksonville. But just kind of flying over the area, this one sits right behind, like I said, Topsail Island. You can have your choice of beach. You can go to Surf City, which is on Topsail Island to the south, and where you can go north to north end. But again, you're in the town of Holly Ridge. But here's some shots of Topsail Island, so you can get to these areas by car or by boat within minutes, which makes this place a really cool area. And speaking of the area, let's take a look at where it's located on the map. You can see there, right next to Holly Ridge, right along the Intracoastal Waterway, and sitting right behind the Atlantic Ocean and Topsail Island. That's where Reds Cove sits. We're going to take a look at the flood map that I do in all my communities. Now, this community, you are going to be in either a VE or AE flood zone. So you're going to be required to carry flood insurance on your property if you have a mortgage. Again, it's one of those things about living right up on the Intracoastal Waterway. A lot of the homes here will be built on pilings to get you kind of out of that flood area or flood zone. So this is the shot of that. Let's talk about some numbers here. Taxes are still based on assessed value. So if you own a home in Reds Cove that is assessed at $400,000, you'll roughly pay around $4,000 per year in annual real estate tax. The HOA there is $1,800 per year. And what that covers, it covers the barbecue area, cabana, the maintenance on the gate, the common areas, and the boat ramp, playground, and all the common areas within the waterfront community. Let's dive a little bit closer here of the boat ramp. This is one of the really unique main features of this community. So if you own a boat, you can drop it right in this protected creek and head on out and be out in the waterway within a few minutes, which is pretty cool. But again, here's a shot of the actual creek itself. You can see the Intracoastal Waterway, boats flying up and down it. You can drop a boat in and head south along the Intracoastal Waterway towards Wilmington, or north up the Swansboro, Sneads Ferry area. But as you can see here, a lot of the homes are going to be built on pilings. You got the cabana, you've got the little amenity center there, but you've got some really unique, cool waterfront properties to build on as well. What I'll do is I'll post a link in the description of this video that'll take you to a page. It's got everything for sale, so you can get updated on new properties that are available. It'll show prices. It'll also show you what things have sold for. But again, kind of flying over it, there's the Intracoastal Waterway. You've got Topsail in the background and the Atlantic Ocean. This is a really neat little niche type community. It's not going to be that huge, only a few home sites here, but again, there's not too many places where you can buy properties either in a waterfront community or actually on the Intracoastal Waterway, which makes this place a really unique community. So if you're looking for something, waterfront that has boat access, you might want to check out Reds Cove. It's kind of not in a big city like Wilmington or Jacksonville. It's a few minutes away. It's got convenience factors, Holly Ridge, which is pretty neat. So this is the actual waterfront areas. You got lots right on the waterway here, which is very unique here for this area. But if you guys have questions, feel free to give me a shout. If you're looking at any community here in the area, again, this is Reds Cove. about 45 minutes north of Wilmington, 20 minutes south of Jacksonville. But for any questions, feel free to give me a call here at the number. Again, it's Brian Schrader. I've been doing real estate down here for the past 20 plus years. So feel free to text me, call me, shoot me an email. We hope this has been beneficial, and we'll see you guys here on the next community update. Take care now.